We got a money line parlay to help your Monday blues. Let's get after it. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode for Just a Bet Outside. That's right, I'm back after 2 days off. Had some family things going on, recharged the batteries. I missed you guys. Hopefully, you guys missed me too. But what a wild weekend of basketball in the NBA, in college, everywhere. I mean, that college tournament right now, holy crap, it is madness. We have like a 2 5 seeds, and a 9 seed in the Final Four. Three first time Final Four teams. I know this isn't a college basketball video, but that's just wild to me. NBA is also crazy. Before we get in, please hit like and subscribe. Smash that like button. I want a video this week with 100 likes. That would be absolutely incredible. So you guys have been doing well. Thank you. I appreciate all the support. Here's what we're going to do. A little bit different because a lot of player props are not out. There's a ton of injuries. So in this video, we're going to go over the injury report, give you all the major injuries, and then also maybe some props to look for based on good matchups and things like that for when they do come out. Because like I said, we don't have a lot. And then we'll give out our best bets. We do have two NBA best bets tonight, but I know for sure I'm going to have another one to add tomorrow once more props come out, maybe two. So we'll see. But so we're going to give you a lot of info before we dive into that injury report and all that. NBA recap, guys. We're only a couple weeks away from playoff basketball. Whoo-wee, I can't wait. Bucks only 1.5 games up on the Celtics right now for that 1 seed, so the race is on to the finish. How about the Dallas Mavericks? This is a team I've been trashing for a while now since that trade. It was one of the worst trades ever. Kyrie Irving is it's just poison for a team, and I don't know why they did it. But as of right now, they are out of the playoffs. Yeah, ponder that one. Luca and Kyrie. It's just wild to me. KD may be back this week for the Suns. That's huge. And speaking of the Suns, they have a chance to play the Warriors in the first round. How about that? KD versus his old team, the Warriors. We also could be getting a Cavs Knicks first round matchup. I mean, that looks pretty interesting too. I think the Cavs are secretly playing well right now under the radar. So that's a little NBA recap. What's going on? Playoff basketball this year is going to be freaking awesome. I can't wait. But with that, let's take a look at the weekend bets recap. Here we go. Look how wild this is. We had 9 bets Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All that for just a very small profit. But you know what? It's better than losing. So 4 and 5, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is the winner loss in the units. So we hit that huge 2 unit money line parlay on Friday. Thank goodness. Sabonis didn't come through. We lost 2 Sabonis bets for half units, which is okay for half units, but he was so close to one of those triple doubles. As you can see, the Friday recap, the Raptors won. Reeves did not get the job done. Saturday was a tough one. We lost our money line parlay. The Heat got blown out at home by the Nets, and then Sabonis again did not hit that triple double. And then Sunday, DeRozan only got to 17 points, couldn't get to 20, but the Bulls easily covered and won. Corey Kispert over 2.5 threes. He hit 5 or 6, and then Jaren Jackson Jr. grabs that 7th rebound towards the end of the game for a winner. Plus 0.58 units for the weekend, plus 1.55 since the All Star break. We've hit some parlays. We're gonna have to go calculate some parlays because we hit some big ones. But you know what? I'm ready to have a great week. And before we dive into the best bets, let's go over that wild NBA injury report. All right, here we go. It is the injury report that we all don't want to see. Now, here we go. This is why there's not a lot of props available today. But let's go over it. First one, Luka Doncic out because he picked up a 16th technical foul. So he's suspended for 1 game. Tyrese Halliburton questionable. Seems like he's questionable every game. Miles Turner also on the Pacers is questionable. Jalen Brunson questionable. Laurie Marketing questionable. DeAndre Ayton is probable though, so he might play for the Suns. KD is still out, but he should be back later this week, as I mentioned. So that's big news for the Suns. Jordan Clarkson also out for the Jazz. And then we got Michael Porter Jr. questionable for the Nuggets and the Sixers. Two big ones. Embiid questionable and Harden questionable. We'll see. I would definitely take a look at that. And we'll talk more about that later. But Blazers' entire starting five probably out. They were all out today or yesterday. And guys, it doesn't look good. I think they're shutting Lillard down and Jeremy Grant, Simons, Nurkic. They all look like they're not going to play. I would keep track of that, but it doesn't look pretty. De'Aaron Fox questionable. And then I put Cat and Anthony Edwards on this list as questionable because it's the second night of a back-to-back, and they've both been nursing injuries. Cat's just trying to come back, so they're not listed on the injury report yet, but they might, so just something to look out for. And then Kawhi Leonard is probable after, I think, getting hit in the head or the face yesterday, something like that. So anyways, Whew, that's the injuries, and those are a lot of superstars, and that's why there's not a lot of player props available as we record this late night. So, with that, we don't want to be a channel that just gives out a couple best bets and that's it. We want to talk NBA, we want to talk injuries, we want to talk props to look for. We want to help you guys out, and so that's why I just want to mention a few props to look for that are not out right now. So I can't give you a bet, but these are just kind of some that are on my mind for tomorrow. All right, here's some props to look for tomorrow. So here we go. Number one, Tyrese Halliburton. I know he's questionable, so you got to make sure he's playing. Obviously, that's why this is not an actual prop out yet. But the Mavs have given up the most assists per game to point guards in the last 15 days or 30 days. Sorry. And Halliburton's a stud. We all know he can pass as well as anybody in the league. So check that assist line out and see where it's at. If it's not too high, it might be a good prop to smash. So second one that I saw, Vucevic for the Chicago Bulls. Maybe rebounds and assists, or one or the other if you want to. Clippers have given up the fifth most rebounds and the fifth most assists to centers in the last 15 days. In the last 30 days, they're also top 10 on giving up the most rebounds and assists. So maybe something to look for. Vooch is rested after being ejected yesterday. So and then Jalen Brunson or maybe Emmanuel Quickly, one or the other. Jalen Brunson is questionable, which is what's determining this. Quickly's been playing well, but the Rockets are absolutely horrendous against point guards. I mean, they are so bad, guys. So it's something to look for. They've given up the most points to point guards in the last 30 days and the most points to point guards in the whole season. I mean, they are terrible. So it's something to look for when Brunson, if he is questionable. I mean, if he gets ruled out, I'd probably look at Quickly. He's been playing well to maybe have another good scoring day. Honestly, the Rockets are terrible everywhere. You could look at Julius Randle, just anything, to be honest. So those are just some props to look for to kind of help you out. We'll see where they come out at. You know, some might get baked in the line and it's not good value, but yeah, we'll probably talk more tomorrow, especially in the Discord. So that's what we're looking at. Enough of the mumbo jumbo. Let's get into the best bets for today, starting with the money line parlay. All right, here we go. Game number one, and it's the game of the night. 76ers at the Denver Nuggets, -5 for Denver right now. No over under as of recording. We all know the big injuries. Embiid questionable, Harden questionable, Porter questionable. So we're gonna have to find out what's going on with them because obviously that's gonna determine this. But the lineup -5 kind of hints that maybe Embiid or Harden might be out. So we'll find out. But home and away splits: 76ers 26-11 on the road, Nuggets 31-6 at home. Just unbelievable. These teams have not played each other this season. I have a best bet. It's on a side. But before we do that, guys, what a matchup! We got Joker versus MB, the number one and number two guys in the MVP race. As of right now, Embiid is -150 to win his first MVP, and Joker's +180 to win his third straight MVP, actually. So I think these guys are going to want to show out. So my first bet of our money line parlay is going to be the Nuggets money line. They are absolutely elite at home, guys. It's just unbelievable. They just beat the Bucks, and they played well in that fourth quarter to take down a really, really good Bucks team, and they were healthy too. So, also the value is unbelievable right now. If MB gets ruled out, or Harden gets ruled out, or both, or whatever, I'm getting great value. I mean, the money line's at around -200 right now. It would be way higher than that. This spread will go from 5 to 7 or 8 or whatever it might be if MB gets ruled out. So I just think this is a great chance to jump on the value. I think the Nuggets are out of that mini slump. They weren't playing well for a while, but as you just saw against the Bucks, they have figured it out. So I like him at home. This is Joker's last chance for a little MVP push, and they're just too good at home. They just really are. And we've seen 76ers go into these ruts during games where they don't move the ball and all that kind of stuff, and you can't do that against elite teams. So I love the Nuggets money line at home for the first leg of our money line parlay. Let's go to that final leg. All right, here we go. We go from Sixers Nuggets to a Pelicans Blazers matchup. Hoo-wee, that's exciting. Pelicans -8.5, no over under right now. Injuries: the entire starting five for the Blazers. I mean, what else do you want me to say? They look like they're all going to be out again. Definitely no Lillard, which is the big one. Zion's still out. I don't even know what's going on with him anymore. Home and away splits: Pelicans 13-24 on the road, Blazers 17-20 at home. The Pelicans have already played the Blazers twice this month, and they're 2-0 against them, winning by 11 and winning by 17. And the Blazers actually had real players playing in that game. So, in actually both of those games. So you know where I'm heading right here for the money line parlay. It is the New Orleans Pelicans money line. Put that together with the Denver Nuggets, and you get -112. I love the value on that. Let me just start out by saying this, guys. The Blazers starting five is looking like Drew Eubanks, Matisse Thybulle, Watford, but he might be out because he just got hurt today, and Shaden Sharp and Nasir Little. Guys, we're talking just a little bit better than a G League team. I mean, this is brutal. I know they competed a little bit with the Thunder just now, but guys, it's ugly, and you know it, and I know it. Pelicans have been playing better. They won 4 in a row, including a shellacking of the Clippers in LA that they just did a couple days ago. I just think that these backups for Portland also, this is going to be a second night of a back to back. They're not used to playing big minutes, and they're also not used to playing big minutes 2 days in a row. So I just think they're going to have tired legs. Pelicans are making that playoff push. The Portland Trailblazers are not. They are like the 13th seed right now. They're not making a playoff push. They are shutting down everybody. They are in tank mode. I love the Pelicans to win. They may even cover, but I'm going to go straight money line, pair it with the Nuggets. Let's get another money line parlay win at minus 112, and let's move on to the next bet. All right, here we go. It's the second and final bet for now on this video. But before I dive in, please smash that like button. Please. We do a lot of research, a lot of work. All we need is for you to hit that like button. Thank you guys. Appreciate the support. All right, here we go. Bulls at Clippers. Clippers -5. Paul George is out. We all know that. Kawhi Leonard just got hit in the face, like I mentioned, but he's probable. And Norman Powell is still out for the Clippers. So Bulls look pretty healthy for the most part. Bulls 16-21 on the road. Clippers 20-18 at home. Clippers just played the Bulls on January 31st when Paul George played, and the Clippers won 108-103 for whatever that's worth. I do think the Bulls are playing a little better. I have a best bet in this game. It's not a player prop. That's right. 2 bets and no player props. Those will probably come tomorrow. But here we go. Bulls +5, guys. That is our best bet of the night. They just did it against the Lakers. We just had them in Discord for Bulls +9.5. I think we took the alt spread, and they just absolutely crushed the Lakers today. And DeRozan didn't even play that well, to be honest. This line is way too high. I don't understand why it's not like Clippers -1 or maybe 2. The Clippers suck, guys. They just got shellacked by the Pelicans at home. They absolutely suck. You can't trust them. You can't trust Westbrook. The only way the Clippers compete in games is if Kawhi Leonard goes off for like 40 points, 50 points. I mean, he has to have a really good game, and he didn't last game, and that's why they got crushed by the Pelicans. So right now, I just think the Bulls are just playing much better. They're playing better on defense. They're actually secretly kind of good on defense since some trades with Beverly and Caruso and all them. So I like the Bulls. I think the Bulls could win this game outright. I think they're as good, playing as good, maybe playing even better than the Clippers. So 5 points is a gift to me. I'm probably going to sprinkle a little bit on that money line for the Bulls myself. But our best bet for this night is the Bulls +5 at -110. Grab it because I have a feeling that's going to go down, inching towards the 4 range. So that's our final and best bet. With that, let's take a look at the best bets for today. There we go. Just the two. We got the Nuggets and Pelicans moneyline parlay at -112. Second one, Chicago Bulls +5 at -110. It is weird to not have a player prop, but check those pinned comments down below because we will have another bet. I can almost guarantee that we're going to have another bet once more props come out. There's some matchups I'm looking at that I like, and I just think it's going to be quite the day of basketball once we find out all the injuries. There's games could go either way. There's a lot going on, so keep an eye on that injury report. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Also, check out those baseball videos. We put a ton of work into it. If you're just getting into baseball, we have a lot of info on what teams are going to be good this year, what players are going to be good, things to look out for, predictions, futures, best bets, all that. So check out those baseball videos. We are starting baseball in like 4 days. Man, I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. So thanks again for all the support, guys. I'm out. Later.